You may wonder why I'm calling you out to ask you these questions. You put yourself in the position to be questioned. You create a platform where you call out dons, politicians, corrupt police, and soldiers. You say you're not afraid to talk. You say you're an ex-police in Jamaica. And while on duty, a lot of police were corrupted. And you're afraid to call them names. And you did call some names. You say you were never a corrupt cop. And nobody can come say that. You make yourself perfect as a policeman. And you did call some names. Some names that people would be afraid to even mention. You were posting people's pictures left, right, and center. And you did it without apology. Cops were willing to kill their own. You post them on them picture with this comment. You post Big Stone picture, you call him box food dread. You call him deportee and accuse him of being in wrongs. Where you receipt the file of that? Look at all these pictures that you post, people and pictures, and say all manner of things about them. These are just a few. So people believed in you. At one point you get me too. Was listening. When your thing become question was when me hear you keep talking politics. And not just politics, but you lean to one side. I never like that. Let me understand, say I just you that. You were not just fighting crime, you were also fighting politics. I'm hearing it in your speech and all that stuff. However, with your platform, we tend to call you out to ask you these questions. Because for years, Seaview Garden community and people are upset about a murder. And they say it's corruption. But being that your farm speaks about corruption without apology, we want to ask you what went down with the shooting death of Corporal Campbell right there in Seaview Garden by the community center vicinity, the Seaview Garden police station. It's alleged that the police who did the shooting went in the station, changed the barrel of his gun with another police who was not there, weapon. And that police was later charged for the shooting death of Corporal Campbell. At the time, it's alleged that you were active that very same day as a police officer. Let me remind you, it was during the gas strike in the month of April, the year 1999. I went through your collection to see if you would speak on that topic. I went through your first post to your last. I'm going to hear you mention nothing about that. So we are asking you now, Sir Porter, what went down? What happened on that day? Who murdered Corporal Campbell? Is it true that the shooter, the rightful shooter, was not charged? And if it is true, why you never make that one of your posts? It's alleged that you were there. It's broad daylight. People saw what happened. So Seaview Gardens would love to hear what happened. Jamaica wants to hear. I personally went to Seaview Garden last night, Easter Monday, vicinity the police station, and this is what happened. This is Talk Show Tele reporting from the community of Seaview Gardens. I am here to get some answers. So I spoke to a few persons who are venting for many years. But it sounds like Jamaica Young Police has the information to the corruption in Jamaica. You sit and hear you call out police that are corrupt. You call out dons, you call out soldiers, you call out PNP. I wouldn't say politician, I would say you call out PNP. The party you call criminal organization LBGTQ. However, there's a murder that took place right here in Seaview Garden. April 1999. After the investigating officer came and did his thing, it went down as a fatal. The people in the community saw who shoot him. It was not night, it was day, it was clear. They say the police that was charged was never even at the crime scene. Being that you're a person that knows so much and have every police file, because you stated that most of the police back then was corrupted and your name out a whole lot of them. You said them a thief and them a corruption. No, it is alleged that you Jamaica Young Police, you Christopher Porter, was very much on the scene and active in the shooting death of the corporal. The late Corporal Campbell squad is right here with us and he will speak his version. Another soldier is here who actually lives here in Seaview Gardens from then until now. Another soldier is here also who was a soldier at the time but is now an ex-soldier and justice of the peace. And he remembered the incident like yesterday. And he also said he remembered you, Sir Porter, which I will allow them to speak. I'll allow them to vent because they're holding it for years. The JDF was upset about this murder. The people of Seaview Gardens was upset about this murder. So with a platform like yours, you can take us back down to memory lane to tell us what really transpired or who really murdered Corporal Campbell, April 1999, while he was teaching his son to fly a kite. People, that's part one of the shocking revelation. Who killed Corporal Campbell? Stay tuned for part two.
Him said one kill Campbell and get rid of it.